Both of you guys, new system, new coaches. How are things going with the adjustment?
You know, I'm having a great time with the new coaches. It's a bit of a culture change, but for the better for sure. You know, we're really excited about playing football again, and that's something I think we were lacking last year, especially with the losses. So, you know, coming in, new coaches, new year, new system that brings a new culture, and, you know, it's a winning culture, and I'm excited for the year.
Yeah, I'd say the same. New faces in the room, which I think was a good thing after the season. We came together a lot already, and I think that's to improve over time as well.
Caden, you say new culture. What's different?
You know, just the energy in the room, honestly. That's the biggest part, the energy, the competition that we have amongst each other. You know, with the whole tour duty teams, you know, we're competing a lot more than we were last year in the off season, and that's going to carry over into the season, and it's already carried over into the spring ball. So,
one of the coaches, I can't remember which one, said you had dropped down to about 287, probably up about 18 pounds now. What was that, just throughout the season dropping weight, and you've actually lost a little bit of weight?
Yeah, so throughout the season, dropping weight, it's hard to keep weight on, playing the amount of snaps we play every week. So dropped a little bit of weight. Wasn't trying to gain weight over the little break we had, so came in at around that 287 mark. And, yeah, no, it's been good eating whatever I want to get that weight back up for sure. But, yeah, we're sitting right around 300, 305 right now.
Yeah, I'd say coming in after season, I just felt the need that I'd probably need to lose a little bit of weight to feel better on the field and stuff. And I dropped down to about 330. And Coach Franklin and his group's done a great job getting me where I need to be, and I feel a lot better on the field now.
A lot more RPO in this offense. What are the challenges with that? I guess the changes that you guys do, and obviously you have to be cognizant about not getting downfield.
Yeah, I mean, you always love to have a run concept in a pass play, so having that's great. I think it opens up the offense a lot more, and I know the guys in the room love that concept at least.
Yeah, I mean, we're alerted to an RPO, so we know to not go upfield as fast as we usually would on just a straight run. So, like he said, you know, it opens the offense up a little bit and keeps the defense on their heels.
I want to ask y'all about Malachi Breland coming over, already kind of knows the system. What's the value to the room that you've noticed from Malachi?
He's a very experienced player, vet. You know, he knows what he's doing. He's a really good player, so it's fun to play next to him.
Yeah, I'd say same. With him being guard, especially, and me being guard, I've learned a lot from him. Obviously, him being around the system helps me a lot, and just even going back and watching tape, I'll look at his stuff and compare it to mine to see what he's doing right and what I'm doing wrong. Honestly,
The two coaches were up here saying that they don't necessarily specifically have the interior or the exterior or whatever. But what's it like working with two guys devoted to the offensive line?
I think it's great. I mean, we get a lot more done in practice, which I've seen early. We'll split up. Either Coach Myers will take the interior guys or Coach Johnson take tackles or vice versa. But I think we get a lot more done in practice, and we're learning the scheme a lot faster.
100%. You know, I think it's important to learn from a lot of different people because, you know, that's how you build your own toolbox. So, you know, different people know different things, and having multiple O-line coaches is really helping out with all of us building our toolboxes as big as we can make them.
We saw Ryan Silverfield spending a pretty good amount during one period, and the coaches said we were putting in his favorite play. Do y'all know which one that is now? Does he talk about that?
Oh, yeah.
What's the play?
It's I mean, I don't know if I can tell you the play, but it's a pin and pull, or what was it, pin and pull toss, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, pin and pull.
It's a scoring play is what that is.
Yeah, it's his favorite play when we run it to his side, so it's a good one.
I just asked the coaches about two players that transferred in. One's Weatherspoon that plays guard, and Terrence, the tackle. Can you guys just maybe say what you've seen with those two?
Yeah, I think they've improved a lot since they got here, and I think they're going to be great fits to the room. They're great guys for sure. They have a good communication on the field and all that. I mean, Davion plays with great leverage. He's not the biggest, but he'll play with good leverage. And Terrence is great in the pass, great in the run. They're both solid players for sure.
Weatherspoon, is he kind of just a football player? I mean,
yeah.
If you look at his size, why is Arkansas recruiting him? But he made all conference and he stood out.
Yeah, and he's a dog. He might be small, but he's a dog for sure.
For both of you guys, Coach Myers was just in here and kind of credited his prior relationships for maybe reasons you guys stayed and offering you and tried to get you on a visit, Caden. I guess for both of you, how much did that relationship play in, and what other factors, brought you back to Arkansas for another year with all the turnover?
It's huge, like not having to build a relationship with the coach because it's already there, and the whole decision to stay and everything like that. So I already knew what I was getting. I know some former players of his that I talked to on the phone when I was making my decision. That helped a lot. So, having that prior relationship was definitely huge. I've been wanting to play for Silverfield for a long time, so it worked out good.
Yeah, I mean, I took an unofficial visit out of high school to Memphis, and I met Silverfield and Myers and Coach Franklin and all of them. And I mean, I really enjoyed it, but at the moment, I didn't want to go to Memphis to play football. So to have them back here is great.
Myers claimed that he was the first person to offer you. Is that true?
It's not true, but it's not true, but he was close.
You'll let him claim it.
Oh, yeah.
Kobe, I'm just curious, like coming off a year where you were a full-time starter in the SEC, just how much more comfortable are you? Like, in what ways can maybe that comfort showing it on the practice field right now and confidence or whatever that might be?
Yeah, I mean, last year I was the young guy on the field and looked up to guys like Fernando and Corey and all of them. And coming back this year, I feel a lot more comfortable being trying to be the older guy in the room and teaching the younger guys who are coming in life of college football and stuff like that.
How have you seen him grow, Caden, from last year to this year?
He's talking a lot more. So, more reps comes with more confidence. So, I've seen him play a lot more confident on the field so far this spring. And, we're talking a lot more after reps, trying to fix some things that maybe didn't look too good on the previous plays. So, that's just football, and we're doing a good job at it.
Kobe, did you know Terrence at all in high school through camp circuits or anything? Were you aware of him or anything?
No, I was not. I had a couple buddies that knew about him, but I myself did not.
Did he know you?
Not that I know of, no.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from Warren, correct?
Yeah.
This is a small town.
I was wondering about the off season, just the way things are structured and stuff. What are the major differences, I guess, from how things were versus Coach Silverfield and the new strength staff?
I started with strength staff. I mean, coming in here in January, and the way we started workouts was like a tone setter, and I think it's what the team needed, and I think it improved a lot of us. I know for sure it improved me and my conditioning. Out of my 3 years of being in college football, I've never been this conditioned before, so I think that benefits a lot of the team and how we play on the field.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we work hard. That's something Silverfield always says, like we're going to be the hardest working team in the country, and he's not lying. Like, we work hard. So, yeah, like Kobe said, we came in day one, set the tone. The standard was set day one, so we just have to live up to it every day.
Where's your tolerance for spicy food come from? Is that from trying a bunch of different foods with your dad, or?
Yeah, no, I don't know if y'all know my dad's a chef, so yeah, I'd say he doesn't really like spice though, so I don't really know. But I mean, I've always liked spicy food, so I'm a big crawfish guy.
Kobe, if Memphis wasn't your first offer, who was it?
It was Bobby Trino at Texas A&M.
Okay, that's right. I think I remember that. I want get your thoughts on Terrence, because we don't see a ton of D2 guys coming to the SEC. I guess we saw a couple years ago with Isaac Teslaw, but what is there something that stands out about him where you're like, okay, this guy he belongs?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got the motor, and I think that probably comes from D2 football. Yeah, I mean, having the motor. I mean, I knew when he first came in here, it was a change for him for sure, from going from Washita Baptist to Arkansas. So that was a big change, but he's improved so much these last couple months, and it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I saw him day one, and I was like, "Who's this guy?" Like, he didn't really look too good. And then, like, first day of spring, like, a whole new Terrence came out, and it was awesome to see. He's super physical with his hands, great pass blocker, and I think he's definitely a really good addition to the team.
I want to ask you all about the flow and the efficiency of the offense. The coaches were talking about how it's such a timing issue with the mid zones, he called them.
Mm-hmm.
And you moved the ball in the scrimmage but didn't get touchdown. I just want to talk about how you felt like maybe y'all have improved offensively since the start of spring.
Yeah, no, I mean, learning a whole new offense. We just need to get reps at it. So
Yeah.
they run a lot more mid zone. We didn't really run too much mid zone last year. We were more of like a wide zone team. So it's a whole new concept that us returning guys are having to learn. So, the more reps we get at it, the better we're going to get at it. So,
Yeah, I'd piggyback off him. I mean, we ran strictly wide zone last year, and this is not the team that does that anymore, which over time it's going to look perfect. And I love mid zone now that we got into spring ball a little bit. But yeah, I think it's just more of a overtime thing. It'll get better.
What'd you think of KJ yesterday? Because while we were there, the first offense looked pretty smooth.
yeah, no, I mean, either quarterback, we're comfortable with. But KJ, yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of banked reps with him throughout the past year. So, he does a good job commanding the offense. He does a good job keeping us all up, our energy up. So, I'm excited for him.
We always like to talk about the guys you're going against, and if y'all can maybe mention a couple of deep tackles, whoever you might be going against, and what you've thought of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think David Oki's gotten a lot better since last year. I know he was injured up a little bit last year, but I think he's improved a lot. I mean, I know I don't get to block Quincy as much, but Quincy's always around the ball every play, and yeah, I think them two have been really stood out to me.
Yeah, for sure. Oki, his get off best on the D line, so it's good going against that every day. Forces me to really lock in and step as I snap and not step after I snap kind of thing. So that's been good. Hunter Osborne's a good one. He's very twitched up. He has a lot of good moves, so it's good competition every day.
Kobe, as a guy that came here in the same class as KJ Jackson, how have you seen him change maybe from, hey, you're the third string as a freshman, the clear backup as the redshirt, and now in the competition? How's he different maybe in practice this year?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really close to KJ ever since we got here. He's my roommate my freshman year, so we've stayed really tight. And I think him being a backup for a couple of years was good for him. I think he's learned a lot, and I think this year is his year to really show the country what he's about. And I think his intelligence of knowing football is great. I think that's his biggest pro, I guess. But yeah, I think he's done a great job.
Guys, appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.